Hey Astro Kids, and welcome back. This is your Daily Tarotscope for November 19th, 2019. And today, Mars has officially moved into its home sign of Scorpio. So we are currently going through a shift in energy. So for those of you who have been feeling a little bit on the fence, a little bit indecisive, trying to weigh options and decisions, this is a shift in energy that will make you feel more decisive and more action oriented as Mars is in its home sign, in its power and dignity in Scorpio. And this is an interesting energy. Mars in Scorpio is very, very intense, very passionate. It's coming from an internal space. So we're dealing with the feminine side of Mars in the Scorpio realm of going internal. So it's this internal force, this internal passion, this internal drive to achieve and accomplish things in your life. So you may find yourself feeling more ambitious, more driven at this time. And of course, tomorrow, Mercury comes out of retrograde. So that will also be a shift as Mercury starts moving forward. We're sort of coming out of this review period of looking into the depths of your internal realm and the things that you need to work on in your life. So that will change. We're still going to see this detective vibe with Mercury and Scorpio, but it will be out of retrograde where we are going through this review period. And also on Friday, we see the sun move into Sagittarius, which will shift us into a new season where we're coming out of this internal realm of Scorpio, of really looking at the areas that we need to change in our lives, going through this internal transformation, to Sagittarius, where it will be more about having faith and optimism and being open to new opportunities and doorways in your life. So as we shift into this Sagittarius season, the question will be, what quest or journey are you willing to go on in your life? And after that, we see this Venus-Jupiter conjunction that is again this last time that we see these benefic energies coming together, opening massive doorways in our lives. And then following that, next week, we do see Neptune come direct. We see Venus move into Capricorn. We see a new moon in Sagittarius. And so we're sort of wrapping up these last doorways of opportunities and of positivity in our lives. And we're moving into Capricorn, which will be this more concrete space of the goals and the practical means of how to achieve the things that you have opened yourself up to. So a lot of time is running out at this point. We're coming to the end of 2019, where again, 2019 has been this number 3 year of these doorways, these opportunities that are now closing, preparing us for 2020, which will be the number 4 year, the master 22 year of what are you willing to work for? What are you willing to build that is your destined divine connection to your highest, greatest good. So we are wrapping up some major transits and opportunities in 2019, moving closer and closer to this more solid space that will push us into 2020. And if you're interested in the 2020 horoscope, go ahead and check that out. It's 2 parts where I go over all of the major planetary alignments and major aspects for 2020. And if you're interested, there is a Black Friday special where you can have a 15-minute reading for $5. It can be with any of the tarot cards or oracle cards that I'm using. So contact me if that's something that you're interested in. If you are interested in the 1,000 subscriber special that we are leading up to, make sure that you comment loyal fan down below in the comments to be entered for that. And of course, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to show that you like this content, as well as the little notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any new content. So let's get right into this and see what Spirit has for us today. Okay, so 3 cards came out for us today. So we have the 2 of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. And so there is a sort of disconnect that's happening. When we look at the 2 of Cups, we're looking at negotiations, we're looking at conversations, connections, sharing. And there's something about this that is tied into your manifestation, tied into the actions and the things that you're doing. And so there's something about today that is about being cautious of who you're sharing your plans with, sharing your goals with, being cautious of who is around you and trying to connect to you and draw your attention away. So where are you putting your energy and your focus into? Pay very close attention to that, to these interactions that you're having, to the actions that you're doing in your life, to what you're manifesting and making possible. Remember that Jupiter is still in conjunction with this galactic center, which is a huge destiny point of what are you creating, what are you building, what are you open to receiving in your life. And Jupiter is opening up these massive galactic doorways for you in your life. But there's something about this where your thoughts, your feelings, your intentions, and your words and your actions are all tied to this massive galactic doorway of what you're bringing into your life. So again, be very cautious with this Knight of Wands and 2 of Cups in reverse of what you're connecting to, what you're tying your energy into and putting your focus into at this time. And the last card to wrap this up is the Queen of Swords. And so, what truth are you willing to defend? What is your truth that you're willing to stand up for and willing to speak out and to stand against these outside forces and these outside distractions of these people trying to interfere and come into your energy field? So what truth are you standing by? What thoughts and beliefs are you nurturing at this time with the Queen of Swords? So time to stand up for yourself, time to defend your beliefs and speak your truth. And this is so in tune with this Mars in Scorpio about acting on your truth and your power and your dignity and doing what you are passionate and driven about, regardless of these outside forces. So that is your Daily Tarotscope for November 19th, 2019. Thanks again for joining. And again, don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to like. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to make sure that you don't miss out on any new content, then also hit that little notification bell next to the subscribe button. And of course, feel free to leave any Mercury retrograde lessons that you have learned throughout this period. Things are coming to a wrap with this Mercury retrograde. We will see Mercury come direct tomorrow. So I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.